Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. So, in between episodes, it has been pointed out that Banu Sama is no mere conqueror. He in fact got the rare conqueror trait. He got Scourge of the Gods. So, on top of the fact that Conqueror gives you all of these bonuses, these huge line of bonuses, he also has unlimited invasion casus bellis, godlike health, 50% less siege phase time, which should, in theory, actually be more than 50% off sieges due to how siege phases work. Because, as far as I'm aware, each siege phase gives you a chance to breach the walls, and if you breach the walls sooner, then those siege phases would then provide more siege progress earlier, which would then mean that it would be faster than 50%. Anyway, so they got that. Hostile schemes basically don't work against them. Their army moves quicker, he gets 25 advantage, his siege weapons are more effective to start with, and they have more progress, and he has control growth, and he has no disease. He's basically invincible. The only thing holding this character back from 100 years of domination over the world is the fact that he started with Feeble. Now, starting with Feeble gives him a severe health penalty. He is still feeling fine right now, but if he didn't have Feeble, he would actually live to be... I'm certain he would live to be 100. I think that there would be no doubt. But, yeah, this is going to be crazy. Also, I'm kind of interested whether he's going to inherit, or like whether his children are going to inherit this. I assume they're not. But there is a thing where the first children of a conqueror, at least in terms of the game rules we have set up, I think, not first children, like one generation down from the conqueror will inherit the conqueror trait when he dies, to hold the realm together for a generation. So I don't know whether they're going to get Scourge of the Gods. I assume not, but still, it's going to be terrifying. This is going to completely change the landscape over here. It's going to be very interesting. I kind of get the feeling like this area in here, like obviously India's completely gone at this point, but this area in here I think is going to get incredibly weakened, because Banu Sama is effectively going to conquer all of the weak nations over here, and the Byzantines are fairly strong, although we are in a couple of civil wars, but they're fairly strong in general. So it's like, where do the Abbasids go? This is where the Abbasids want to go. They want to be here, but the Abbasids can't be here, or they want to be here, but they also can't be here. So the Abbasids are just kind of slowly dwindling into nothing. It's an interesting world state that we've got here. Also, East Francia, I didn't even notice, is the Holy Roman Empire. So they are now an empire in of themselves. Okay. Intriguing. Okay, well, that doesn't really affect us. We're down here, we're trying to deal with the fact that we are now a kingdom level title, and we have some Lombard provinces, and basically we want to, well, I don't know, make the Lombard provinces give us cultural acceptance, basically. Now, what's interesting about this is we have a kingdom level title, right? So, we are one step below an emperor, but we have no royal court. This, I believe, is unique to admin, because usually you would get a royal court when you became a king. So it's kind of interesting. I guess it means that the only royal court is the Byzantine Empire, which makes sense, right? Everything's happening in Constantinople, and everywhere else is kind of the backwater provinces, as it put it. So, yeah. Interesting. I guess that also means that, I'm trying to think, like, court artifacts are probably significantly weaker over here. I mean, they're literally significantly weaker because you can't have them as a king vassal, which means, in theory, king vassals within the Byzantine Empire are weaker than, say, king vassals within the Holy Roman Empire, because you can't have all the buffs that having a royal court would give you. Interesting. Although you do get all the bonuses from being, you know, like from being admin. Like, for instance, you get the 50% bonus to your governor efficiency, which increases taxes. You get Strategos, which gives you a bunch of stats. You know, we get other benefits, but yeah. It's interesting that they didn't give you a royal court. Anyway, what have we got? Found a holy order. That's because we have too much money. Create an accolade. Sure, we'll create an accolade. But like, what is an accolade? An accolade is basically a knight position where they give you certain bonuses if you build up the position over time. I think our accolade is going to go to Marcos. What can Marcos do? Our nephew. Reeve. So, this is rank 1 bonus and then rank 6 bonus. However, you get the bonuses every second rank, and which one you get first depends on whether it's your primary or secondary attribute. So you choose 2 attributes. Primary attribute, you get a bonus on 1, 3, and 5. Secondary, you get a bonus on 2, 4, and 6. So, this bonus, if we took it as a primary attribute, we would get at rank 5. And it's not necessarily that easy to rank them up, because every time there's a succession, it will lower your rank, or it lowers the amount of glory that the title holds, and the glory that the title holds affects the rank. So, yeah, although this seems really, really good, and it is really, really good. I mean, completing a grand tournament gives you 1 development in your least developed county. That's fantastic for tech, right? Because tech is based upon an average of counties. If you raise the lowest development level county, you are raising the average. So, that seems very, very good. But the first level is not that good. What do we get? Level 3, 1 stewardship, and it gets you 50 development growth. And this is pretty good though. I don't hate it. Huntsmaster. You and your primary heir may gain the hunter trait every few years. Reduced hunter peril. Now what's interesting is that you may gain the hunter trait at level 1, and it gives you the experience gain at level 1. It's kind of interesting. Although, that depends on whether you take it as your primary or secondary attribute. The other thing worth noting is that these attributes are needed for somebody to succeed. So, but only on the primary attribute. So say if we had Reeve here, right? And we went to Encyclopedia and we go into the accolade page and search for me going, how do I spell it? Reeve. They would have to have prowess of 8 or above, either the trait administrator or 15 stewardship. Now, this doesn't mean that if you have nobody with that in your court, it's a bad thing. What it can mean is that you can run a decision that will then drag people into your court who match the requirements, right? For instance, there's a Blade Master one, which is really useful. Or I don't know what it's actually called, but it's one that can give you and your heir Blade Master. Now that will cause a legendary Blade Master to enter your court if you search for somebody to fill that position, because it requires legendary Blade Master to actually it requires legendary Blade Master to inherit. So you can do some interesting stuff there. Anyway, I didn't mean to click on you. I was still looking through these. Scoundrel. Martial per stress level. I'm not really interested in any of this. Marauder. I'm not really interested in any of this. We could choose someone else, but he is our best knight, and he is also he is the first son of the first son of our original ruler. So I think this is good. Yeah. Okay. So remember, whatever second trait we get is likely only for this character's lifetime. It is not likely to carry across, because you would need to have a character who fulfills both traits. So for Huntsmaster, here, we go and have a look at it. Hunt. That might be enough, yeah. They would have to have the trait Hunter as well. So, yeah, you would need a Hunter who also fulfills the Reeve requirements to inherit, which is probably not going to happen. Although it might still be the one that we choose, because the other options are not very good. Yeah, the other options aren't very good. We'll still keep it, but with the knowledge that whoever the successor is isn't going to have that trait. They'll have whatever their top trait is on the list. I don't know how it determines it, but they'll have whatever trait is first on their list. Now, what are we going to call the accolade? Actually, it doesn't matter. We just create accolade. Yeah, I forgot. There's a bug. If you name it on the previous screen, it doesn't keep it. So, the word for knight of true Greek virtue. Yeah, let's... I don't know if I like true Greek virtue. So it is a stewardship one, so we could say... How about we start with steward of something. How about just steward of Epirus? Right? That's the name of our top level holding, right? Yep. That I think fits. Okay. That is going to be the name of this title. Is that what we want to go with? We do already have a steward title. But yeah, I think this is fine. How do I... There we go. I was trying to find the right key that would let me accept that one. Okay. That's what we're going to call this for now. I don't know if that's a good name. It's probably not a good name, but we get some vassal opinion, and if we can rank up, we can start getting some other stuff. So, cool. Right, do we have a successor? Yes, our player heir could actually be a successor. Also, other thing about the knight in here, they cannot be removed. You cannot stop them from being a knight because they have... You've said that they are a knight in the top, right? You've already declared them. Although I should probably have my player heir as a knight currently. That seems like something I should be doing. Okay. Do we want them to be successor to this? As they only fulfill primary attributes requirements, accolade succession will have increased glory loss and may replace the accolade secondary attribute. Yeah. I don't think we want him to be the successor. No, I think we have to find somebody who is better. Is there a way of finding somebody without having... Sometimes you have to have no heir for the position. Yeah, sometimes you have to have no heir for the position for it to actually give you a chance. But, I mean, if we die, then there will be no heir for the position because currently David is our heir and therefore he would be ineligible for this position. So, that's fine. We'll leave it without a successor. That works for me. Found a holy order? No, we have money to spend. What are we spending the money on, though? We're going to university. We know that. We should do that first. Okay. Let's go. University visit. And it's also very important to go as soon as possible. Actually, can we go to this? I wouldn't arrive in time. Okay. It's important to go as soon as possible because you can only do it once every 20 years. And if we do it now, there's a chance we can do it again later. So, let's go. We are going to go to the Vatican via Rome, and in fact via our holdings over here. I would love to be able to change the map mode here. It'd be so useful to be able to change the map mode, because what I have to do is if I want to know what provinces are like Lombard, I have to do this. I have to discard the planning and then go, oh, this is Lombard. And then turn it back on, then turn it off, then turn it back on, then turn it off. It's not very good if you want to do something that isn't just plot the visit through terrain. And it also changes your zoom levels. You can't even have it like at the right zoom. I think these are all Lombard. This is a little dangerous though. It's got 61 danger. It is very, very dangerous here. Why is it? Is it just county control? Yeah. So I guess I kind of want to land there and then head out. Unless there's some Lombard provinces up above. Again, you see I have to come out and then go in. Yeah, so I guess I want to land here and then go up. Yeah, that probably just land in Capua and get the 1% bonus. That I think is probably our answer. Yeah, I have no idea how we're actually going to raise this, but we might as well keep trying. So I want to go to here. The 40% danger place. If I don't hire a mountaineer, instead hire somebody who's good with wetlands, who would be the forder. There we go. Then I can customize my route to go to here. Via, not that one. Via here. There we go. That's fine. That works for me. Is there anywhere else we want to go on the way back? Could go to Genoa. I don't really want to go this far out or this far out. Yeah, I'm kind of happy. Although this gets a stewardship, maybe I could just quickly visit this one. Yeah, so on the way back, we're going to visit here. Yeah, just very, very briefly. I think works for me. It's a 10-month travel time. I think this always starts 3 months after you arrive, so yeah, we should be back in 13 months. Wonderful. I'm going to go for the top level option because we get an illustrious book artifact, we get increased activity success progress, and a random skill point. Yeah, that seems good. Our goal is to study hard, it is not to drink. That's fine. Let's go. It's going to cost us 694, but it's going to be worth it. Right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to see... Well, first of all, what's up with the control level over here? What is the control over here? 6. Yeah, you're going to increase the control in Benevento for us. Then we're going to do some building. So let's go for... Oh, do I have any lower holdings I don't hold already? That's probably worth checking. Yes, I do. Oh, no, I don't. That's Corfu. Yes, I do. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to revoke your title because there's no reason not to. So that's now my holding. And then here, I can't hold on to temples, so that's fine. Right. That's okay. Is there... Yeah, also, I was thinking, is there anything I can build over here that would increase cultural acceptance? But probably not. I could build something if I had city planning and then use it to give the land away to like somebody of that culture, which I think raises it by 5%, but I don't know if that's what we want to do. Yeah, also, I think, yeah, these are Lombard ones anyway, and I would have to revoke it from you to get it. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen. I was just trying to think of how I could get some of that land, but I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to. Right. Nicopolis, our capital. Yeah, we don't have the money for those. You can't be upgraded. You can't be upgraded. Next one, you can't be upgraded. This is the same thing. Okay. Corfu can be upgraded, as can its top level one. Let's get ourselves... Oh, how much is the special building? 850. Do I want this? I kind of do, yeah. Although I need battlements, so you know what? Let's not get that. Let's get ourselves a trade port. Wonderful. And now we're out of money. I entered a regency. That's okay. I'm very aware that that would happen. Okay. Brother is in line for Chaldea. Chaldea. So which brother? Isaac of Rhodos? The suffragian bishop? Under this liege? Okay. So our brother is now all the way over here in this title. Right here. And he is a bishop. He has the title the Bishopric of Kos and the Bishopric of Heliohora. Okay. Well, that's interesting. See, this is kind of why I was like, I'm not too worried about them leaving court, because they might go and do interesting things. And then he's in line for the Them of Chaldea. Which is what? Somebody said there was a way of finding out which ones like were ours, because is this like the current person who's likely to succeed or something? That there was a way of seeing if your person was the next person most likely to... Oh, there it was, yeah. Your candidate is in the line of succession for the stem and winning. Okay. Yeah, so this one. And why is he winning? Investments by him. By our father. Okay. So our father gave him the investments, yes, and then I guess he's just now... Oh, this person I think probably dropped. That's probably what happened. It's less that our guy got further like up on the list. It's that this guy dropped, probably. Yeah. Like something dropped on him. He's got skills lowered because he's ill. Yeah, something like that. Maybe hurt him or something. I don't know. Anyway. Cool. We're about to get a sightseeing event for Rome. Nope, a stolen keepsake. In the quiet of our camp near Segni, a shrieking uproar breaks the calm. My brother Akakios confronts my courtier Manisa, accusingly, holding a treasured medallion. "You thief, this was my mother's," Akakios exclaims, eyes blazing with anger. Manisa, vehemently denies the claim. You lying bastard, it has always belonged to me. I side with my brother. I do not need to hear any more. The language barrier. Also, we didn't get a sightseeing event for visiting Rome. Oh, because we have not arrived at Rome yet. We just arrived at the capital of the papacy, which isn't the Vatican, I think. Or maybe we are now at Rome. No, we got visited the Colosseum, visited the great city of Rome. Yeah, we didn't get a sightseeing event. Huh. Anyway, it seems our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Hans has been trailing us around Roma for hours, and though he has at last swallowed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert Italian vulgar speaker. Sure. I got lost. It was delayed by 7 days. Ah, there we go. Now we get our sightseeing event. At a distance, the city of Roma is a forest of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach, the scenery shifts. Ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. Pilgrims seem to be everywhere, bartering, conversing, and queuing to shrines and tombs of the city's saints. Mansions of forgotten aristocrats now serve as hostels for the faithful. My caravan leader Hans muses thoughtfully. My liege, we could spend some time here to study their customs. I'll find something to bring home from here. We can find an artifact, which is increased because of my traveling companion. I can contemplate the nature of Christ here, potentially becoming a wise man, or will not waste any time in this place. I will find something to bring back. Arm of St. George is a masterwork pedestal item for a court, but that I can't use it. You just brought me something I can't use. I mean, I could sell it for 80, I suppose, but I did pay 185 for it. Well, we have the Arm of St. George. Not great. Okay. We gain 150 learning lifestyle experience for arriving at the Vatican. And I'm finally here walking the hallowed halls of Vaticano, revered seat of all knowledge of the Catholic world. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather between these venerable walls. And what about all the ancient scrolls and books? Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions a student could ever desire. I thought that it didn't start for a couple of months, but no, this looks like it's starting right away. Yeah, it starts right away. Okay, cool. Also, yeah, you need to give me money, not do whatever you're doing. A party of peasants. I'm suddenly distracted from my midnight studies by a loud crash, an ear-deafening slam, and an expensive-sounding shatter. What in the world is going on? The source of disturbance appears to be two peasants. God knows how they got in here, ravenously gulping down a barrel of the university's spiced wine. This'll teach them, one of them shouts. Yeah, they think they're better than us just because they can read. So the other follows. So we have Fosca and Guarnito. Okay. I can teach them to read. It will cost me 185 gold. Their learning will vastly increase when they join my university visit, and my university studies will come better. I could use some servants to carry my books, or better tell the teachers before they destroy the place. I do lose stress because I'm ambitious on the middle one. So yeah, maybe I can use servants to carry my books, and they will join my court. Let's do it. Neighboring ruler won war. Italy has won against this person. Excuse me? How did Italy win against that person? What land did Italy just get? For this land? Your neighbor... This is... Oh, never mind. It was just because I had clicked on the title. That's why it wasn't showing up. I was like, your neighbor Italy has won. I was like, that wasn't Italian. No, Italy is expanded down here. Alright. Well, interesting. I would say they're going for a Roman Empire recreation. However, it's obviously not true, as they don't even have Rome. So, how could they be doing that? Right, excommunication. Alexios has been excommunicated. We will disapprovingly tut. Teaching at the Vaticano takes place for the most part in oral form, and students are encouraged to exercise their rhetorical prowess and show the progress of their learning in debates in front of their peers and teachers. Today, Achil has asked me and Bohuslava to take up opposing sides on the topic of the Jewish-Christian debate to discuss it out. So, although I'm shy, I can overcome this and win my debate, or I can say, this person wanted to go. Alright, we're here. We're going to do it. We're going to debate because we know we're going to win. If we didn't know we were going to win, it's a problem, but we knew we were going to win. Request troops. Sure, you can have troops. Wait, my liege? This is my vassal. He wants troops for what? Why are you attacking Bari? Oh, it's Sicilian. Actually, you know what? That's absolutely fine. You can have troops. My lovely vassal. Yeah. Arrange betrothal. I thought he was attacking a Lombard place again. But no, he can attack this other one. To the thoughtful Theodosius, I propose a betrothal between my son, Sanyo Mayorquit, and your kinswoman, Brigid Hexavulus. So Sanyo and Brigid. So this person is Marcos's daughter, and Sanyo is the son of a duke, who are Mozarabic. That seems fine. Seems perfectly reasonable. Yes, I accept. Okay, cool. The AI has got better about that, by the way. Oh, huge amount of money we were just given. The AI's got a lot better about asking for marriages for your courtiers, so that they start leaving your court or being married off, rather than just sitting in your court unmarried doing nothing. It's quite useful. Well, this guy's about to die. He's flagellant drunkard, stress level 2. I don't think he's inheriting a title. But, you know, we'll see. Also, we do have our nephew over here people ask me to keep an eye on. He appears to be doing much the same as ever. Right. I was going to do something and I was stalling for time while I remembered. I'm going to build. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to build in this one. I don't really want any of this in this one, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Have I got anything else to build? I can't upgrade this. Like, I can't upgrade this to the next level. I need city planning. Okay. This is not on the coast, so you are never going to have... yeah, you're never going to have a trade port. Quarries might be okay, though. I think quarries are your best option. Let's get you one of those. And then just make sure we're building everywhere that we can. This one. Upgrade our hill forts. Either that or we should get rid of our hill forts, really. You can get quarries. Are you on the coast? Yes. Wait, can I not build a... Oh, you're not on... This one isn't on a coast. Wait. So where is this holding in particular? Ah, I see. There's grava in between. It just doesn't have anything on it right now. Okay. In which case, let's go quarries. That's fine. You're definitely on the coast, and you have a trade port. You could get hill farms. That's kind of unique to hilly land. It gives you development growth. Yeah, let's get some hill farms. Nicopolis, our capital. There's nothing to build here. Nothing to build here. Nothing to build here. Wonderful. Right, back to university. 4 months till it ends. At least we got to level 1. Eccentric ideas. Listen to me, Nura shouts maniacally. If you read between the lines of the Chronographia, it's obvious. You just need to combine a rock, a register from when we tried to number all donkey carts in the realm, and a spear, all while adhering to the principles of generals of ancient and modern times. Trust me, it'll work. Suppose it wasn't a good idea for Nura to study for 36 hours straight. And say, I don't have time for your nonsense, or I'll just go. I'm going to say I don't have time for your nonsense. She's holding a grudge. Your brother is losing Chaldea. I think that's because he's dead. Judging by the next one. He flagellated himself to death. Well, that's not ideal. Yeah, so now Daniel and... it's just Daniel, because Job is dead. He died from smallpox. So just Daniel to carry on that line. Is it cost us stress to bring him back? No, we could in theory just ask for him back. But I'm kind of happy to have him out on his own. He is also in the mercenary company currently, so maybe he'll start running it at some point. But yes, he's definitely losing Chaldea. That is correct. He will not inherit that. Yes and no. My in-depth studies in the Orthodox doctrine at the Vaticano have confronted me with so many new questions, not all of which seem to have clear-cut answers. Some even seem to have contradictory explanations. Is faith supposed to be completed by reason or not? Does faith only deal with the unseen or not? Can we know what is unseen or not? Yes or no? There's been meaning on the contradictions or my head hurts. Must be meaning. Again, we know we're going to succeed, so it's actually a stress loss event. There's a chance we get a book as well. We gained a book artifact. What book artifact did I gain? I've been appointed as Elisa Pelagia's Master of the Hunt. I guess that means we might get dragged along 2 hunts, I'm assuming. Yes and no. Learning, lifestyle experience, prestige, piety, yeah, piety and monthly piety. Or percentage piety. We can't destroy it because it's blue. Is it better? Kinda. A little bit. Unless I have a zealot vassal, then maybe not. But I don't know. We'll equip it for now. It's blue. That must mean it's better. It's a different color. A visit from the Pope. It shouldn't say King Bishop, it should say Pope. But it's because it doesn't know what... Like, it's not got the correct title for the religion. And the title in for a king-level religious... or theocracy is King Bishop. That's what they've got in the thing, in the code. So, anyway, interesting. I think that's the default title. Attention students, my teacher Vincenzo shouts, Pope Stephanius in tow. Our benefactor Pope Stephanius has deigned us a visit. He is the ruler of these lands. Be on your best behaviour. You're debating bibliomancy. I'm quite fond of that subject myself. I hope your studies are going well, the King Bishop says while cracking his knuckles. The Pope says while cracking his knuckles. The Pope has the power to assign special privileges to students such as myself. Perhaps I should take this moment to speak up. I'd like to make a generous donation. Please accept this humble gift or you're most serene. I'd like to make a generous donation. Nice, we're at level 3. My daughter-in-law, Eudoxius's, yeah, so this is Eudoxius. My second son's, like, daughter is called Martha, except she isn't. She's actually called Gabriella. Okay, because we used the Greek name for that one. Right, carry on. More people are being excommunicated by the ecumenical patriarch. Level 3 is not bad, by the way. You gain 2 perk points and a high chance to upgrade your education trait. We would just love to get to level 4. Because level 4 is like almost guaranteed you get the level up to your trait and you get 3 perk points. Stewardship perk available. Centralization. It's huge. Development growth and realm capital. This now means that our realm capital has... it's at 11 development already, which is higher than I thought it would be. It's going up, like the development growth is going up by 1 per month. So now it takes 100 months to go up 1 development, which is much better than it has been in the past. Yeah, that's fantastic. And that's from diligent planning and centralization. They get you 0.5 basically between them, so good. Right, back over here. The language of knowledge. People from all over the known world gather in universities and religious centers to gain and share knowledge. But this is made possible only by the shared knowledge of a common language, usually some ancient language of liturgy, loaded with traditional authority. Unfortunately, I'm not very familiar with the language of the culture spoken in the Vaticano, which is making my studies harder than they need to be. It's not an easy endeavor, but isn't this what higher education's all about? I can try and learn Latin, and I will, but I'll gain stress because I'm diligent. The masters will teach me. I can do a dialogue with the masters, or I can't get distracted by this. No, I'm going to learn Latin, sure. I mean, we got stress, but we would get stressed no matter what happened. Our stress was right on the limit, so that's fine. And we're now at rank 4, which is 3 perk points and a very high chance to get your education trait upgraded. Awesome. We lost Astute Intellectual because we gained Mastermind Philosopher, so we are now at 40% there, and we got 3 perks. Yeah, so we're at rank 4 and we got 3 perks. I'm going to take Wash Your Hands. Reduces chance of getting illness, gives you plague resistance, reduces courtier's chance of getting illness. Iron Constitution gives you a huge amount of disease resistance and fertility resistance, which doesn't matter. And then we'll take Carefree, which gives you 20% reduced stress gain, which is quite useful for us. Obligation invalidated. Lord Thomas's frontier obligation has been invalidated. Because he's no longer on the frontier. Because there is no longer a frontier. Yeah. Wait, no, there's a frontier of Italy. I don't know why it's been invalidated, but sure, it's invalidated. I don't care. It's fine. Maybe we should care, but I don't on that one. And we got Greek architecture. Monthly stewardship lifestyle experience lowers your building construction time. Yeah, we're equipping that immediately because we're currently doing stewardship lifestyle. So that's fine. Wonderful. Clear that out. And... oh, we inherited 2 things. Oh, right. We inherited this. And I'm assuming the other one here. Yeah, I'm not able to hold on to either of these, actually, apparently. I think I will grant these to somebody. Let's find somebody that we want to give these to. We got anyone that makes sense? That's what I'm thinking first of all. Oh, my I just noticed my half brother, who tried to who did murder one of my other brothers. He's moved somewhere else. He's the spy master and he's a Republic realm vassal. Cool. We could pick an heir and then have that heir be the one who gets these titles. Or sorry, have the non-heir be the one who gets the titles. I think David has to be our heir. I think his stats are better. And given that he failed to get mentorship, I think I'm going to grant him these titles. Can I just grant him the titles? Yes, Eudoxius. You're going to get this them. Yes, that seems good to me. I've appointed you to that one. I lost the title, which is fine. I knew I would do that. And that should... Does that give us a bonus to our powerful family rating? Because now held governorships is higher? Maybe. Anyway. I can negotiate alliance with my son. That's too stressful for me. Right, let's go back to university. It's been such an amazing experience. When I left, I couldn't even imagine the number of wise men that study at the Vaticano, the depth of their thinking, the breadth of their research. Just being part of their same environment has made me a much better person. With my new gained knowledge, I can make my way home very satisfied. However, during my stay, I've grown very close to one of my teachers, Vincenzo, and I loathe to part ways already. Okay. A lot of gold was invested in buying rare and precious books. Your learning also increased by 1. Nice, we're at 32 learning as our base now. Do I want Vincenzo? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do want him. I am going to recruit him. Wonderful. And now we're going to leave. Do a little trip to Northern Africa. Literally just pop in and out. And then head home. So, there we go. We're here, and we're gone. Greek boils are spreading, but not to our lands. That's okay. Liege's war ended with a white peace. What was the war for? I should be better to look at you, right? For your claim on the Byzantine Empire. But you're now Orthodox, so that's fine. Yeah, the claim war was probably because you weren't, because whoever was in charge wasn't Orthodox, right? Anyway, I've heard it said that Maghrabi fishermen are famed the world over for their ability to strip the ocean of its most bountiful and delicious plunder. Today, by the shores of Satfura, I am fortunate enough to come across a Maghrabi fishing fleet. Our entourage sails close to a stray member of the fleet, and I am greeted immediately by the pungent odour of its captain. An honour, my lord. Can I interest ye in our finest catches of the day? I can get travel speed. Your fish or your life, or not today. I'll just take the stress loss. I think that's fine. New governance issue. Well, I'll do that whenever I can get there, honestly. Greek boils are spreading all over here. Not a huge danger of it spreading to us currently, but it is spreading. How dangerous is it? Major. Okay. So yeah, it probably won't spread to us. More hex communications, going wild with that. And then Adventurer landed. Fishing net weaver is constructed. And thank goodness we can go inside again. We are now a veteran traveler. We're at top rank, so we get more diplomacy and learning. Yeah, it's good. Right. We have a dangerous faction. We discovered city planning. That's both great bits of information. I mean, not the faction, actually. The city planning one's pretty good, though. Let's head over here. Predatory beasts. The news from Cephalonia is dire and fearfully told. Local wildlife are becoming scarier and scarier. Their numbers are collapsing due to a growing wolf presence. These fiends, made braver by their mounting numbers, are not content with depopulating the wilderness, but can now be seen lurking around my people's settlements. Livestock and children are closely watched, but still, the outskirts of Cephalonia are not safe. Let's go. I don't need a forwarder. I don't need a captain. I do probably need a mountaineer, though. Also, I didn't have a cultural ambassador, so, like, going to that cultural province made no difference at all. There was still a chance we got something from it, but yeah, it didn't do anything. I just realized. Oops. Anyway. My arrival in Cephalonia is amidst tragedy and worry. Locals mutter that, in the safety of an enclosure, a prize sheep was recently torn apart by an enormous wolf. A quick ride around the region proves this information reliable. Wild game is rare to see, and the signs of wolf attack are everywhere. They say an infant is missing. They say tiny shattered bones were found. I know just the right professional, so it loses predatory beast and would gain abundant game. Okay. And we'd get learning and intrigue lifestyle experience. I shall hunt the creatures myself. We need more hunters. Or just import and release more prey. Well, I'll choose the top option, which is by far the best. Seemed pretty reasonable. I got a new learning perk. We'll take mental resilience. Increases the time between mental breaks. And then we'll head back. Nice, we've arrived back again. And this faction, why are you unhappy? What happened? Rampant bandits and Roman ceremonies. Oh. Yeah, so it's rampant bandits are the main issue. Let's switch you over here to try and get rid of the rampant bandits. Yeah, you might not, but we might as well try there. Cool. And that is where I'm going to end the episode. We've been to university. We boosted up our stats even further, which is great because that's going to push us even further ahead in these ones. So we haven't actually done anything for these right now. All we've done is just increased stats. Actually, the Them of Epirus, you're so far ahead. I'm going to influence your candidacy. No, not your candidacy. Your candidacy. Major contribution. And again, David. Major contribution. And again, David. Contribute enough to be in first place. And again, David. Major contribution. There we go. How much more can I contribute? A lot more if I need to. Let's do one more for David. Let's give him a major contribution. Sure. Wonderful. So we pushed him into first place there. And then I might as well give him a contribution on this one as well, just to keep him first. Cool. But yeah, his skills are incredible, so they're definitely going to help out. Does he have a position on our... He's our Chancellor, yeah, so he has a position on our Council as well, so he's getting bonuses from that. Yeah, it's all good. Right. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.